Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Thought You Oughta Know, where we cover the 5 pieces of news that we thought you might have missed last week for the news week of January 1st to 10th, and it's not a news week, but I don't care. I'm Sarah. This is...
I'm Matt.
And here are the 5 pieces of news we thought you ought to know.
So first up, Marvel is desperately trying to make the Fantastic Four cool again. At least in a cinematic way. I mean, from a comic book standpoint, they've done all right.
Exactly.
But with all of the games that have come out, they're trying to kind of infuse the Fantastic Four into different games. A lot of mobile games are getting it. Is it? I think DLC for Spider-Man in some way, shape, or form is coming out.
It was teased.
Yeah.
But it's like nobody knows what it is.
True. So so if you're a fan and own the new Marvel game or new Marvel Spider-Man game, you can look hopefully to see something soon.
Yeah, don't trade it in yet.
Exactly.
Hold on to your copy.
Some Fantastic Four content coming your way.
So, do you want another console in the whole gaming ecosystem?
No, I do not.
Well, that's too bad.
Okay.
Because the makers of Project Cars is bringing out the Mad Box.
The Mad Box. What is the Mad Box?
So, I think what it's mostly explained about is like what the Valve Steam box was supposed to be.
Oh, okay.
Like a cover everything PC console that you can play.
A computer.
Your PC. It's basically what they said is like it's a computer that will still be relevant from like 2 years from now, and it will support all of the VR things. But yeah, they're trying to just. What their comment was, they're trying to get rid of exclusivity.
Oh, okay.
Like they don't want to have PC exclusives and console exclusives or Sony and Microsoft exclusives. They just want to be the everything system.
Okay.
So that's their plan.
It'll be able to run all of the games.
That's what they like. I don't think like console games, but any PC game, they're trying to make it super easy to be on your TV kind of thing.
Gotcha.
But yeah, there's no release date or anything. But they said the plans are all drawn up. They're talking to manufacturers, and it'll be out eventually. But this is definitely interesting to keep an eye on that.
Yeah, so look for the Mad Box.
The Mad Box.
Stan Lee lives on in World of Warcraft. Looks like some data miners found some interesting information about 3 different versions of a tribute to Stan Lee, the famed creator of most things Marvel. Who recently passed away last year, which is a very sad time. But I do appreciate a lot of different companies and industries are really paying a lot of tribute.
Yes, they
to
are.
Just his impact and influence on so many industries.
Yes.
And so World of Warcraft is doing what World of Warcraft does, and
they love their cameos.
They do, and they've actually created 3 different versions of the character. At least this is what's been mined.
Been found. The only one has been found so far.
Yes, there's a video, right?
In the patch beta.
In the patch beta?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So there's a video out right now, actually, which we'll post below that kind of shows the Alliance version of Stan Lee rocking it. They call him Stanley, which I thought was wonderful. But he's a guard in Stormwind.
Yes.
And so you can check that out in the link below. There are rumored to be 2 other versions of him. One's going to be a Horde version, one's going to be a neutral.
Yes.
I wonder if they'll go Pandaren. That'd be interesting.
That'd be weird, but I
don't know. Anyway, but that is coming out, and I'm sure we'll hear more about that soon.
For sure. So, if you wanted another Alien game,
I did want another.
That was like Alien Isolation.
Because that game was awesome.
I know.
It's scary.
So, the Alien Twitter account was teasing, hey, something new is coming.
Okay.
And they did not learn from the Diablo fiasco.
Oh, no.
Because it's a mobile game.
Ah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
That is unfortunate.
So, there's a trailer out there. It's very dark and, alien-esque, scary, whatever. But it comes out January 24th, I think.
Oh, is it a free-to-play? You gotta buy it?
So, I think it's pre-orderable on the Google Play Store, but it does not say if it's free or not, so people think it's not going to be.
Oh, okay. Which, I mean, arguably, if I can do a buy once and get a whole game, I'm actually okay with that. I prefer that. I'm not a big fan of microtransactions, personally, so...
Yeah, I just don't want to play survival horrors, like, on the bus or something.
that is a fair point.
So, we'll see how that goes, but yeah, that's coming out soon, so...
Yeah, that's the end of the month.
If you're looking for more alien stuff, it'll be there for you.
Sweet. And the last bit of news we wanted to cover today was that Ubisoft is skipping Steam for the release of Division 2. Blew everybody's mind.
Yeah.
The internet exploded. There were fires and riots.
There were definitely those.
But no, it looks like Ubisoft is actually moving their game over to the Epic Store for this release. If you pre-ordered on the Ubisoft Store, it'll still be honored there. And with the Epic Store, they're trying to actually still connect up the Uplay points that you get for playing the game, which is actually a pretty nice system.
I love it. It's like getting trophies, but you get stuff for them.
Yeah, which I've been saying for years. If you're going to give me a trophy, give me something I can use. So it is a really cool system. It'll be nice to see it integrated into another platform.
Yeah.
So hopefully that'll be happening soon. They are talking about future games that they're partnering with Epic to release on the Epic Store. So, you know, it comes back down to the biggest issue was just back to the profit sharing.
Yes.
We reported
Steve
on
shot
that.
themselves in their foot.
They really did, and we reported on that late last year.
Yep.
And that's the biggest reason that Ubisoft is kind of giving for why they're moving over to Epic.
For sure. Last up is new game releases for next week. On January 25th, we have a few releases, so the year's starting to ramp up already.
Which is nice.
We have The Walking Dead final season or episode 3.
Yeah.
Which is, I don't even know anymore. Like,
no, it's good. I'm just sad because of everything.
Yeah,
that,
the whole.
right,
that's what. This is the first one that's come out since that whole thing.
Yeah,
so
and
we'll see how that turns out.
Mm-hmm.
Onimusha Warlords, which is like the PS2 remake coming to all the systems.
Yes.
And My Time at Portia, which is like a life sim kind of game.
Yeah, I saw that.
So it's coming out for PC now, and it's going to come out for all the other systems in spring, they said.
Okay, gotcha.
And on the 18th, we have Ace Combat 7, if you like your fight sims,
Mm-hmm.
and Travis Strikes Again, No More Heroes, which was that like Wii cult classic. This is the new one to that.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So those are all your new releases for next week.
And that, my friends, is all the news we thought you might have missed over the last week from, well, a little more than a week, January 1st to the 10th. But as always, you know, be sure to follow us on Twitter at Roll the Level, here on YouTube. Just click the like and subscribe and the little bell to get notifications when we drop our news week. Every week, we'll drop a new video on news. And that's all we thought you ought to know.